Okay, so today I wanted to give a couple tips just about 2023, things that you as an agent could be doing in today's market just to try to level up and grow. And I want to start by asking a pretty simple question. And the question is, are you playing offense or are you playing defense right now in the business? Like, we use the terms offense and defense very sports-like because that's probably the best way that we can relate to it. And the question comes down to is, are you always feeling like you're on the defense with your heels backed up, kind of stepping backwards? Or do you feel like you're leaning in, playing offense, really taking control of what's happening inside of the business this year? Like, one way that you could think about it is, are you always reacting to things that's happening in and out of the business? Are you reacting to your day? Are you reacting to events that come and go whenever things happen with your clients? And if you're always feeling like you're reacting to clients, to your day, to things that naturally come and go, it's probably safe to assume that you might feel a little tension right now. You might feel a little bit of stress. You might feel a little bit of angst, and you might just have a little bit of discomfort going on right now here in 2023. And I don't blame you. Like, I would have those feelings too if I was always on the defense, if I was always reacting to the calls, the texts, the emails, the direct messages, the title companies, the lenders, the clients. Like, all of that can lead to a reacting based business. And so the tip that I want to give is, how do you avoid that? Like, how do you get out of the defensive mode, the stepping backwards, always on your heels, and how do you start leaning forward, leaning into playing offense? And I think the best way to overcome that is always being from a position of communication. Like, how can we educate, communicate, future pace our clients in a way where they always know what's coming next? Like, if you can create a what happens next moment with your client on the houses that they're going to go look at, the way that you make an offer and structure it, what happens whenever that offer gets accepted, and then what even happens next after the transaction is always completed, I just don't see how you'd be on the defense if you always had a what happens next moment with your client. Like, they would always know where they're at, where they're going, and where do you go from there? And so the more information that you provide, the more clarity you bring about the process, the more understanding that you give on how things happen and what order they happen in, the more you create a next step moment with your clients in this transaction, the easier life becomes. Like, really think about that. If you feel like you're on the defense, that you're always reacting, when was the last time you gave your clients a what happens next moment? Like, the next step that we go from here is X. Like, just imagine telling that to them. It would probably create a lot of relief on their end. Like, they probably wouldn't have as many questions as they do, and they probably will instill a little bit more trust in you, because it seems like by giving them that little bitty tip that you have their best interest in mind. Like, trust is built out of that. And so that's the tip I want to leave you with in this kind of, real estate tip, what's happening in 2023. I just think it's important to always be thinking about the offensive move. If you're always on the defense, if you're always reacting to the business and not putting your foot forward and leaning in, then you're always going to have that stressed out tension feeling. And what we want is to build that know you, like you, trust you mentality with our clients and with our community. That if you just implement that one little secret of creating a what happens next moment to educate, communicate, and future pace with your client, I promise you, your stress levels will start decreasing. If you don't know who I am, my name is Caldwell. I'm part of the Caldwell Group here at eXp Realty. I'm a team leader, director of operations for our team. I would love to connect with you and kind of learn what you're struggling with. So if you are an agent that is struggling right now, shoot me a DM. Like, I would love to connect with you and see if there's anything that could be done to lighten your load or provide a little bit more value on how you can take more control of what's happening in the day-to-day. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.